Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Uzoma James, and this is Great Tribe Africa. We're talking about getting started with content marketing. I'm so excited to be here today, and apologies for starting a bit late. Um, so let's dive deep into the reason why we are here today. So, who is Great Tribe Africa exactly? Great Tribe Africa, we are a collection of passionate individuals, tech enthusiasts that is quite versatile in the field of digital. And we offer training services as well as execution for different growth strategies and digital transformation in areas of marketing, product level for businesses, and even self development for individuals. So Temitope was supposed to take this class, however, there was a little bit of glitch, so I had to switch in for her, which is why we are starting late. So Temitope is the head of growth and partnerships at Growth Tribe Africa, but my name is Uzoma James, and I manage operations at Growth Tribe Africa. Feel free to follow us on our social media on Instagram and Facebook at Growth Tribe Africa and Twitter at Growth TAF. So, what else do Growth Tribe Africa do? We offer personal and professional discovery for growth, how to freelance and earn in dollars. We have paid courses. We also have free courses. Feel free to check the link in our bio. It will direct you to the page to show you a whole list of courses that we offer. So if you want to learn about pay-per-click search marketing, designing a website, or design thinking for career planning, you are at the right place. We offer all those courses. So what exactly is content marketing? And why do we need to learn about content marketing? Why is it necessary that we talk about content marketing? So content marketing is based on the creation and sharing of online materials. But the key word here is to generate interest, thereby capturing people's attention. So you could have different online materials like blog posts, videos, gifs, images. It could be anything, so long as content. But the main aim of applying content marketing is you are creating it to generate interest, thereby catching people's attention with the hope that it might go viral. So content marketing helps to increase sales by directing traffic to your website, boost awareness for your brand, and trust and recognition among your audience. So content marketing is really, really important. Last week we talked about B2B and B2C businesses, and one of the strategies that you can imbibe to grow your one of the strategies you can implement in growing your business is content marketing, which is why we're talking about it today. So in content marketing, the goal, this class is a continuation of last week. So if you haven't watched last week's class, please feel free to watch last week's class so that you can have a full gist of what we're doing. So last week we talked about different content and why you should inform your audience, educate, advise, and entertain them. So this is like a continuation. So in content marketing, you want to do more of informing people, educating your audience, advising, and entertaining them. These four classes of content will form your content pillars that so many people come up with the issue that, oh, I don't know what to post. uh there's this creative block and they're like, oh, some people post every day. How do they do that? Some people post 10 times a day, some people post 3 times a week. And we're talking about how do you get ideas that you post on your social platforms. And we say if you have these four content pillars: informing, educating, advising, and entertaining, it will be so easy for you to create content, because today you can decide to inform your audience on what is happening around you or on new changes that you have made to your business. You can decide to educate them on how to use your app, your website, or your product, and advise them uh, or entertain them. So you create your content pillars around this. And we talked about the 80/20% rule, that you should do more of these four things using the 80% methodology, and 20% you should sell your product. Like put out content that is aimed at selling at 20% of your total content. So why is content marketing really important? Content marketing is important because it helps you educate your prospect about your product and services, because people may form their own opinions and they may not really understand what you're selling. It helps you boost sales and conversions. It enables you to build relationship between your customers and their businesses, connect with your audience to show them how your product and services can solve their problem, which is why you started the business in the first place. Create a sense of community around your brand by being consistent. So, if you are not consistent, you cannot achieve this last point. Consistency is what helps you to be able to build that community around your brand, whereby your customers turn to loyalists and they even turn to evangelists of your brand, which is what every business desires at the end of the day. Content marketing and different formats. So we have different diverse formats of content marketing, ranging from social media marketing, video marketing, email marketing, and blog post. At first, when I started my career in digital marketing, this was really confusing because I was like, what's the difference between social media marketing and video marketing? In social media, don't you make use of videos? And it was really, really confusing. But we'll be talking about this in details as we go on. So, social media marketing, like I said, this class is a continuation from last week. So, you might want to check out what we did last week. It's the combination of using different stuff, different content on your social to generate interest for people. And one thing that is really important in social media is what is the name, your brand name. Your brand name has to be on your bio. It's really, really important. And you have to have a brand bio that has certain keywords that can help you appear on social media search engine. I'll be showing you why this is very, very important. Many people do not know this secret, but I'll show you an example so that you can understand why that is important. So you have to have links to other channels. If you can see my slide clearly, there's a link on this bio, and page aesthetics, that is things that will attract people to your page. People on Instagram do a lot of different layouts. Even on Twitter, people have different structure, different content plans that they have put out. Infographics is one way that you can also use to create your content. There are a lot of content that is trending now. I'll be showing you examples, but first let us talk about the different type of content that you can do. So you can put educational content, that is, you want to be an expert, what you can teach others, tell others. If I decide to be a digital marketing expert and I want to have a personal brand, and I may decide to go with this strategy and say, oh, I want to appear as an educational expert that teaches people about what I know already, and thereby sell courses at a particular discount and make money from that. I can decide to do storytelling by telling other people's success story and how I have implemented those stories for myself and how it has worked. So you can decide to share a story and connect and build with people. You can decide to share quotes, infographics, memes, or videos, and you can also do a post that says sales, which is the 20/80% rule, that sell your product, but this shouldn't come so often. When you are selling your product, it shouldn't come so often. It should just be out of 100%, it should not be 20%. Really important. So, what kind of language do people use on social media, or what kind of language does different social media platform represent? So, we're going to use this donut to explain what different social media stand for. So, on Facebook, Facebook says I like donuts. Twitter says I am eating a donut. LinkedIn says my skills include donut eating. And Instagram says here's a photo of my donut. It is important to understand how each of these platforms work so that you can effectively use them in your marketing or in communicating with your audience. Okay, let's talk about video marketing, then I'll show you some examples. At the beginning of the class, I was saying how when I started my career, I was a bit confused as to the difference of content marketing and video marketing. So video marketing is just about creating a video and this video can go on different platforms. We have native content, we have ads content, and I'll give you an example. For example, Nail Your Video Intros internal data has found that a strong first 15 seconds keeps viewers watching. So when you're creating a video content, I think 15 seconds is even too much. In my opinion, I think the first 5 seconds you should be able to get your viewers' attention within the first 5 seconds. I see a lot of videos that are ads on YouTube, and when I'm watching them, they're just playing song. Dun, 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 dun. 10 seconds, 15 seconds. I'm like, before they will now start talking about what they are saying. The attention span of our generation has reduced. It is less than that of a goldfish. People are in a hurry. People want to see quickly if you are giving them value or not. Nobody will wait that long to watch a YouTube ad. In their mind, they are waiting for the 5 seconds to elapse so that they can skip. But if you are able to get their attention within that 5 seconds, I've seen ads like that I was really busy on YouTube and an ad popped up. I was watching and they got my attention. I decided to watch the ad and I finished watching the ad. It was so weird. So you need to be able to curate content that catches people's attention quickly. For video marketing, you want to focus on YouTube, you want to focus on Vimeo, you want to optimize for suggested videos. And another beautiful thing that you can do for your video marketing is create content that when people are speaking, they can put up the sound and there's a text where people can read rather than listen to sound, because they might be in a noisy place and they may not want to play the video and just read through while the person is speaking in the video. So it's a good best practice for video marketing. And always optimize your video tags. There are times I'm on YouTube, I'm watching several videos, educational videos, and when you look at the tags and how it had optimized, it was optimized for gaming, and I'm like, this is an educational content, why is it optimized for gaming? So if you check this video on YouTube, growth tribe video, you would see that it has been optimized for education because it's an educational video that helps people. So it's always good, so that YouTube can suggest appropriately when they are suggesting to people based on their view history. Very, very important. So let's check out some examples before we dive into other stuff for today. Let me quickly. So this is an Instagram page. This is an Instagram page of a lady. Very, very creative. I saw it today and I fell in love instantly. I love the content because it's this Instagram post that has multiple posts, and the last slide actually caught my attention. It was really beautiful. So this is an image that has a video in it, and you can actually play it.
Okay. So we want to fix your account, right? So that when people come to your...
Really, really beautiful. A lot of creative juices coming up, and people are coming up with great idea. And I think she did this with Canva. Basically, everything you are seeing, you can do this with Canva. We'll be taking we have a paid course on learn how to use Canva for your social media. We go in depth on how you can do everything that you see here. Really, really, really beautiful. Another example I would like to show you. Okay, I wanted to show you YouTube so that you could see some of the videos that I was talking about. Sorry, let me minimize this so that you can view properly. Okay, I just want to show you why you should tag your videos correctly and how it really, really helps. So let's use this video as an example.
Hello, my name is Joy
This is
Akosa,
an
and
ad.
I'm a digital marketer. I'm popularly known as the social media doctor on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Hey, it's Camille, and I'm here to show you how to remove the background from an image.
So you can see that the video is properly optimized. She has written a description, even links where you can easily go to whatever part that you are interested in the video. And you see the category says education. There are times when people do not put all the tags correctly, and it is very, as in, it's very important that you place your tags correctly. So email marketing, this is the most interesting part. I love email marketing so much because a lot of people look down on email marketing, but with email marketing you can sell your products effectively at very low cost if you know how to go about it. So what is the perfect newsletter formula? I'm just going to dive deep, then I'll show you different examples, different call to action, different types of email that you can imbibe in your marketing. So here we have the subject line. Subject line is really important. Here we have subject line saying keto diet, which is actually from this person's blog. So you have the salutation which says, "Hey Jane," and she said, "Today I'm gonna give you a 30-day meal plan," which is the hookup. So first thing I want to know, is this 30-day meal plan for free? Is it at a discount, or is it, do I need to fully pay for it? So I'm reading through. She has already caught my attention, and I'm going down to see, oh, is there a link? Do I see where I can talk to her immediately? Does this email provide a lot of information? So in email marketing, you want to have a catchy title, and you want to be able to have a line that hooks them in, brings them in to continue reading through your email. So this is an example of a newsletter. You can also use images for your newsletter. There are different EMS, email marketing services, that you can use. There's MailChimp, there's SendGrid. There's a whole lot of them. If you just type email marketing services, it will bring out a list. I recommend MailChimp. Is really easy to use for starters. You could also make use of SendGrid. SendGrid is quite okay too for a beginner. So you can see here the name of the brand, the logo. You have the image. On the image, you have the copy content, and you have the call to actions. Also, you have learn more, straight to the point, direct. Get access to your radio ads campaign using Asheto. That's the subject line. They were really on point, and they didn't waste any time. So let me show you more examples of different kind of email formats that you can make use of for your campaign. So this is Spectranet. This is an example of an email called confirmation email. As you can see, they are sending me confirmation telling me that, hey, they have gotten my payment for my data that I subscribed. That's an example of an email. This is a congratulations email. This is how, there are different types of email actually. We have like tons and tons of them. And this is a welcome email. When I was taking the Digital Marketing Institute course, welcoming me to their platform. And then this is when I ordered something from ASOS, saying thank you for your order. So there are different types of email. We have a lot of them, and it's important that your email have the right subject, a line to catch your audience attention, depending on the kind of email that you are working with. So I just felt I needed to let you guys know. So we talked about 4 types: confirmation, congratulations email, welcome email, and a thank you for your order email. You also have an announcement email, a product update email, different kind of emails that you can make use of. So what about content marketing in writing blog posts? So these are a few tips on on what you can use, how you can use content marketing in your blog post, you should focus on new topics and trends. And how do you get ideas for new topics and trends? You get ideas for new topics and trends from Google Trends. I'll be showing you a hands-on how we can do that. You focus on validity. How valid is this news? You do your research properly. You don't want your blog to be putting out content that is not authentic, or that is a clickbait, or that is a fake news. So you want to do your research properly. You want to visualize your findings and your post. Another thing, important thing, is you want to also focus on SEO, which is search engine optimization, and you want to jump on emerging topics. Understanding who your target audience is, we talked about in the last class, it's also important because you want to write for the appropriate audience. You want to write for the people that you are trying to reach. And we talked about primary and secondary target audience. Watch that video if you haven't already. So let me show you how you can um, get focus on new topics and trends. So I will go to my tab to get that for you. So all you need to do is to go to Google and type for Google Trends. Google Trends, it brings that out. So this is Google Trend on a desktop. So it shows you what is trending in the world. Since majority of our audience is from Nigeria, we're going to be selecting Nigeria, but you can select whichever country is of your interest here, and you can search for a particular topic. So let's say I'm a lifestyle blogger and I want to see what is trending in the fitness industry. So that is one way. So it's either you have a particular interest in mind or you have a general interest. So let me show you what I mean by that exactly. So Nigeria is my selected country. This tab shows me what exactly is trending in Nigeria as of today. So I'm visualizing that, oh, what is trending the most in Nigeria is coronavirus. And I have regions that are hot, I have regions that are cold. If you can see in my screen, there are places that are very blue and there are places that are not so blue. I see that Kehinde Ayola is trending. If I'm interested in that news, I want to click on it and see, oh, who is Kehinde Ayola and why is this person actually trending? So if I click on it, it will give me more information. So Kehinde Ayola is a commissioner, and this obviously he's a politician, and something is happening in the political scene that involves him. So as of Tuesday, this is what was trending. So I can easily get articles and have ideas for my content, my blog. I mean, if I'm a blogger and I write, so if I have a tech blog, Infinix Note 7 is trending. I really don't know why it is trending, but this helps you to get an idea of what people are actually searching about so that you can write relevant content based on the news that is happening. And if you are like me that only reads tech news, Google Trend is good because it gives me information on other services that are not tech related. So I know that something is happening in River State. I can easily check up and get more news about that. So I'm interested in this River State. So River State converts demolished Prodex Hotel to. So you get a lot of information. It even takes you to different articles. You can read up, do your research, and check other posts on Twitter, Facebook, and dig deep, get your own information, and that's it. Write your own blog post. Sorry. Yeah. So that is the content. So back to our presentation. Yeah. So how do you? So it's not enough to have your content out there. It's really important to measure. You want to check what is working and what is not working for you. Don't just put content out there. For example, when you post on social media, there are certain posts that gain a lot of engagement and people comment, check, and share. You want to ask yourself, oh, why are people so much interested in this post? Is this a kind of post I want to consider doing often? So you want to check the success rate. All social media platforms have an analytical platform, an analytical insight feature that gives you more information on the best time to post, uh, what's the best time that your audience is online, is it Mondays, is it Sundays, and what time, what's the demographic of people that are visiting your page, do you have more men visiting your page or more women visiting your page? All those data are available. And for example, if one reason for putting your content out there is brand awareness, it's always good to have metrics and KPIs. KPIs are key performance indicators that signify what success means to you. So you want to check and say, oh, for web traffic, maybe I want to target, I want to see how many people view this page, how many video views, how many referral links, how many people downloaded in terms of brand awareness. Engagement, you want to focus on likes, shares, forwards, inbound links, etc. For sales, which is very important because every business is created to make money and sales, you want to focus on online sales, offline sales, and whatever it's important to you. Don't just put content out there. Be sure that you are measuring. Data is the new oil. By the time you measure, you get insight from your data, and that helps you to fine tune your marketing and make uh, good business decisions. So this is KPI by content, and we have different types of content type. For blog posts and articles, we have the different KPIs that you can track. We can send this image, we'll be sending this image to everyone that registered for the class on our email platform, and this document, so that you can have a full idea of KPIs by content. But let me just talk about email. So keep one of the KPIs you can track by email is open rate. Take for instance, you sent an email to 500 people and only 200 people opened that email. You want to be able to know, oh, what is that in percentage? That is called the open rate. How many people actually opened it? Conversion rate. When they open the email, how many people clicked on the link? How many people actually bought? Or how many people took the action that you wanted them to take? Opt-out rate. How many people unsubscribe from your email marketing channel? Then click-through rate and delivery rate. Very, very key, very important. Because of time, wouldn't be able to dive so deep into each and every one of this, but we'll be sharing this particular page with you so that you can have an idea of the different metrics that you can track while you are doing your content marketing. So this course is part of our free course that we do on a monthly basis. So if you want to learn more, please feel free to go to gds.growthtribeafrica.com. There is a particular section that talks about content marketing in detail. You have content marketing for writing for learn. You have content marketing for your online audience. You have writing for technical people. A whole lot of resources available for content marketing on our website. Feel free to visit. Like we said, we have different courses. We have different paid courses, and if you're interested, please reach out to us via email at hello@growthtribeafrica.com. And thank you so much for joining us for today's class. It's been nice having you here. Thank you. So if you have any questions, please put it on the live chat. We'll be taking questions and we'll be answering your question. Also, kindly join our WhatsApp support group where we support people. If you have challenges, let's say you are trying to convert your Instagram page from a normal Instagram page to an Instagram for business, we help give you guidance on how to do that. Whatever it is that you're trying to do digitally and you're having challenges, we do this for free, and this is part of us giving back, and because it's just us giving back. So feel free to join us there. We'll be expecting you. Uh, don't forget to ask your questions. I'm so excited to have your questions. Thank you, and see you next time.